I am Roxy with Rockstars Glued 3.0, and I'm here at the Incarceration Festival, and I'm with Mike Dean of Corrosion of Conformity, bass player. How are you today?
Lucky you.
Yeah.
I'm okay, yeah.
How is the festival turning out for you?
So far so good, you know. We pulled it off. Well, we played. We didn't perish in the direct sunshine.
Yeah.
And, survived to sit here and talk to you, so all is well.
Nice. Yeah, it was a good turnout. You had a great energy on the stage and delivered really well.
Glad you liked it. It seemed to go well. For sure.
Your new album that you just put out, No Cross, No Crown. How is that working out for you? You guys have been together for so long, and you still keep your style.
Yeah. I mean, well, not everybody says that. It's kind of evolved. It's evolved a lot over the years, but there's always kind of a common sound that's there. You've observed, but not everybody necessarily feels that way. But it changes up a little bit. And this one was maybe a little more. It was more of an aggressive record than we thought we were really going to make. I think we kind of thought we'd do something like in the vein of Deliverance or something like that. Mm-hmm. It kind of ended up being picking up where In the Arms of God left off. So it's maybe a little more aggressive. We didn't really know how it was going to turn out. We kind of made it up as we went along. So.
Nice. What was the writing process like in that?
I think Pepper had a couple of fully formed ideas, and we all had a lot of licks, a lot of musical ideas, and we got together and put a few of them together, and we get together maybe 4 days every month for about 6 months, because Pepper lives in New Orleans and we live in North Carolina, and we would just develop an idea and commit it to tape and record the record as we were writing it, basically.
Nice.
Kind of a, it might be nice to get some rehearsal and to refine the thing, but the kind of magic there is that if it's not a complete failure and you fall on your face, you end up the first time it's magical, you kind of end up capturing it right then, and it's not stale. And the first time you do it right, you captured it, and so that was part of the appeal of it. Worked out.
Being so far away, how long did it take? Since you guys could only get together.
About 6 months of that kind of work, yeah. So, but really we just work 16-hour days, 4 or 5 days a month.
Well, it definitely paid off for you. How do you feel with this new album in the music industry, as opposed to when you guys first, started out?
Well, I mean, there's a couple things at play. I mean, there was more of a music industry because. When we started out, because if you wanted to listen to music, you had to obtain a physical product somehow, either reputably or disreputably. You had to buy a compact disc or a cassette or a vinyl record or something, and that's no longer the case. You can pretty much download whatever. So it's kind of turned into basically a donation driven system. People elect to pay for something. So as a result, it's a lot of good opportunities have gone away, but then a lot of shady people have gone away because some of the money has gone away. So it's good and bad. I mean, it is what it is. There's a lot of creativity that happens because of the ability to create music more cheaply through digital means and to distribute it through digital means. But because there's so much more in general, it's maybe not necessarily that easy to find what's the inspired stuff or the stuff you want to hear. There's just more. It's more crowded in a way. There's more things competing for a shorter attention span of the public. Not as music is not as big of a part of the culture as it was in 1994 when we recorded Deliverance. We got our niche, and I'm thankful that we're kind of known and we have a reputation to kind of live up to, and it makes it easier to go out and be creative than if you're just kind of starting out, for sure. So.
Definitely. You guys are on tour right now with Black Label Society. You're doing the Inkcarceration Festival right now. How is that going, and where are you headed next?
Well, we did this Black Label run from December until maybe April, March, and then Zach went out with Ozzy, and so now we're just picking back up on the tour. And today is actually the first day back with Zach, since the spring, and so we're going to do another couple months out here. But we did run into him with Ozzy at some festivals in Europe, and of course all the Black Label crew and band. So it's a good vibe. It's a friendly vibe. I mean, you don't know what to expect necessarily. The image is with the black leather vest, the biker gear. You don't know who these people are, and then they're like, teddy bears next to us. So, and then the whole family, the crew associated with it's like, solid people, fun people. So yeah, we're glad to be back doing it. And you would think musically we're pretty compatible with them, but that maybe everybody that's going to see Black Label would know who we are, but it's not the case at all. So there's actually an opportunity for some outreach to meet some new people that might dig what we're doing, and that's been the case. So we're pretty fortunate to be doing it.
Well, I definitely appreciate your time.
No worries.
Again,
I appreciate your handwritten questions and your attention to detail. It took some time.
You played amazing.
Thank you.
You guys put on a great show. So I look forward to seeing you again soon.
All right.
Awesome.
All right.
And this is Roxy with Rockstars Glued 3.0 and Mike Dean from Corrosion of Conformity.